We had a meeting with the surgeon and a social worker. He does have 3 spine compression fractures, but those will heal on their own like his ribs in 6 to 8 weeks. He had 5 of his left ribs broken, and we're assuming so because of the seatbelt that went and clicked on the left side because he was on the passenger side. But there wasn't really anything that they could do to help that. And that, both the back and the ribs really contributed to his discomfort, understandably so, and his trouble breathing. He was in such miserable pain last night after his surgery, but today he was able to drink fluids because of the stomach pump that comes out of his nose. So he had an NG tube going in one nostril, and then he had the stomach pump coming out of the other nostril, connected to a lovely cup that was attached right behind his bed. But that did make him a lot happier. That had lifted his spirits so much today, being able to drink water again. So like I said previously, he was really only able to suck on water, drink. I don't even want to call it drinking water. When you have the little sponge on a stick, and he was able to have, I think, 2 of those an hour. He was so happy to be able to drink water because every time he drank something, they just sucked it right back out of his stomach. He starts back up again with physical therapy in the morning. He should be in the ICU a few more days, and then hopefully we will move to a general floor. After the general floor, he will go to a rehab facility in another state. Unfortunately, that has the same visitor restrictions for only 1 visitor per day because it's a hospital-based rehabilitation facility. I have a binder here in front of me that I am sharing the first 3 months of updates after an impaired driver rear-ended our parents' vehicle, and it killed both my mom and dad and severely and permanently injured my brother. He is doing okay now. Thank you for all those that have been asking about him. He is doing okay, but for a very long time, this was our day-to-day struggles, and although he is okay now, like physically, we still deal with the ripple effect and the repercussions of all of this trauma on top of the added layer of grief, on top of the added layer of having to go to trial and dealing with the justice system. Time and time again, people keep driving impaired. It's a decision that people make way too lightly. I don't care if you have to go around the corner. I don't care if you've done it before. That kind of makes it worse. But there's absolutely no excuse, especially now with like different rideshare apps. You can call a friend, just call somebody. Because this is a reality that we shouldn't have had to deal with. This is the first 3 months. I've been sharing the first 2 weeks so far. This is the first 2 weeks. This should have never happened.